Learn trendline trading from scratch. In this video, we cover the how to draw trend lines correctly, identifying the support and resistance zones, the entry and exits, and the stop loss rule. Also, in this video, we'll show you how to trade along with the trend line and also how to trade trend line breakouts. This will help boost technical analysis. Let me show you how to trade trend line along with trend line and also how to trade trend line breakouts from start. This is a trend line. As you can see, broke structure, created a high. I don't need to explain all this. You can see the trend line. We all know trend line. At this point, the trend, it broke the trend and returned to test the trend. When it returned to test the trend, you check the trading range of that at that point. When it took the trend, you mark it up. This is your range. You can see it. This range, you mark this range up and make sure price is at the premium before you make any entry. And you see price moved from there and came to take out the final liquidity point on that trend line. So for you to trade it this way, after noticing that there's a breakout has occurred from this trend, you mark your range. You mark your range. You mark your range. When you mark your range, yes, this is it. Mark your range from this top down to those points. This is your range you're working with. So this range, you make sure price is at the 50% fib, the premium zone. Make sure price is at the premium zone before making any entry. This premium zone is 50% fib. You enter at that point and you target the last liquidity point. That means the last point where price hits the trend line. This works almost all the time. It's easy and simple. And that thing, you take note that this trend is high probability when it's on the higher time frame. You mark your SL should be a little above your range. Stop loss a little above your range, and you trade down to these liquidity points. You can use these liquidity points as your targets. These points will give you a reasonable results. At this point, you wait for price to hit the trend line before making any entry. How do we go about this? Once the price creates, once the price has created once the price has broken the structure, you mark your range. This range you use to determine this trading range is used to determine the discount and the premium. You wait for price to break into the discount zone, and once the price comes to the trend line at the discount zone, you make your entry. See, that is 50% fib, which is the discount. At that point where it steps into that zone and touches the trend line, you buy. See, this is the premium zone, and this is the discount zone. This is the discount zone. These are the areas we work with to enable you hit the target in this strategy. This strategy is tested and trusted. I've been working with it for some time. As you can see, it's simple to notice. So let's look at the entry criteria. Once price comes to that trend line, you switch to the 15 minutes time frame. So in this time frame, you look for a reversal pattern, and this reversal pattern, you can notice it created a high and another low, and price moved to break the internal structure. As the internal structure is broken, you look for the shift in market structure, which is this, and you make your entry. On this other one is the shift in the break of internal structure, which is used as the entry, because price, that is the confirmation that the reversal is in full flow. The entry is easy, you can see it. Just you can easily make use of it. All these shows the lower time frame reversal. As you know, the reversal will start in the lower time frame first before you see it in the higher time frame, and this is what you observe in that lower time frame. You make sure that internal break of structure has occurred. This internal break of structure is a full confirmation that the reversal is on. You can see it, take note of it. I'd like to introduce you to Maven Trading. Maven Trading is a reliable prop firm. It doesn't deny your payouts, it pays you very fast, and is the cheapest in the industry compared to the cost of every other one available. They have no hidden rules.